Hello and welcome to Corkbrick Tips and Tricks. I'm Jack and I will be showing you how to make the most of Corkbrick play today. To start with, here are 2 types of blocks and 5 connectors. These come preset with 6 materials that are of course cork, but there is also black, white, and pink marble, wood, and hemp. Along with the blocks, there are also furniture pieces and structural elements that can liven up whatever you build. So always feel free to look through the list to see if something could be added to perfect whatever you create. Next, we can take a look at our tools at the top. These are what will allow us to create our very own creations. You can switch from builder mode to select mode by pressing tab, and any other tools you may need are up here. Scrolling over to the end, we can find the Corkbrick guide, which explains the controls as well as the more advanced settings you can find in the toolbar. Lastly, but certainly not least for the toolbar, we have the challenges. These set parameters for what you can build and challenge you to get creative with what you can make. If you ever don't know what to make or where to start, try out one of these. They're great for familiarizing yourself with the tools. Now we can start building, and really you can be super creative with what you make. Take this divider I've created. A great thing to remember is that you do not have to cover every connector, and in fact they can help bring depth to your project. Now let's say I wanted a second divider. All I would have to do is press and hold Shift on my keyboard and drag to select all of the blocks. Once you have all of the blocks selected, you can press Ctrl-C to copy the blocks, and then Ctrl-V to place the copy. Great! Moving on, the first bit of trouble you may encounter when creating with Corkbrick Play comes when creating overhangs. Here I've made a little hut that needs a roof, but with some of the connectors it becomes a little bit difficult to bridge the gap. What you need to do is go to the transform inspector at the bottom and manually scoot the connectors over. With that, you can now place your single blocks on top to finish off the roof. My last tip for you is to always have a reference for what you want to create. If you need inspiration, the Corkbrick website is always a great place to start. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!